when you are a bachelor's or master's student, especially in India, you don't really get an exposure to the kind of research that's going on in the world. You are more confined to your textbooks, right? So how do you know कि क्या क्या मतलब research कैसे होता है? Like that is the fundamental question.
Benjamin Franklin has rightly said, and I quote, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." And what is better than to invest in a doctoral degree? It is the degree which is not like any other actually. It is an experience. It teaches you how to live life. Talking about doctoral degrees, the struggles, the roller coaster ride, the ups and downs, I have amongst us two guests with me. First is Dr. Sneha, an IITian herself and has completed her PhD from the prolific Hyderabad University. Then we have Mr. Vibhuti Bhushan Rath, soon to be PhD from the National University of Singapore. I will just take you to the conversation where you can immerse yourself in the experience and get to know what a PhD student experiences, at what junction they decide that whether they should do a PhD or not do a PhD. So over to the conversation. So, Sneha and Vibhuti, सबसे पहले मैं आप लोगों से जो first question that anybody comes to anybody's mind, right, is what has been your educational journey been like?
Okay, I can go first. And actually, I come from a very small town. Like I've been born and brought up in Jamshedpur. तो वहाँ पे actually, because you have Tata Steel and everything, सबको ये पता है कि engineering ही करना है, because that's like the environment there. Not even medical, like most people go for engineering there. So मैंने भी कोचिंग करी थी 11-12 में, because of course सब कर रहे थे तो मैंने भी वही किया. But I realized that I'm not cut out for that kind of thing, because वो स्कूल से आके फिर कोचिंग जाओ, I don't know, it was just not working out for me that well. But yeah, there was something that I knew कि मुझे chemistry बहुत पसंद थी. Like even like school days से that was one subject which there was something with it. So I know that since I was pursuing science, I was never forced to pursue science. Like I was fortunate that way, but I pursued it because I liked science. So उसमें भी I think मुझे chemistry बहुत पसंद था. So I went on to do a bachelor's, and then PhD करना है कभी ये सोचा नहीं था, because वो बहुत ज़्यादा पढ़ाई हो जाता है. But yeah, eventually it became like that कि I went for bachelor's, I went for master's, and जैसे जैसे I interacted with my teachers, like my teachers have played a very important role in like deciding my career path. Because there was a time like जब मैं BHU में भी थी, वहाँ BSc no, you don't do in one subject, you have to choose a subject combination, like physics, chemistry, maths. ऐसा मेरा combination था. So there was a time when I started liking physics more because of ये optics और ये सारी, like what you learn in 11-12 is very different. And when you go to the higher aspect, you see the interconnection between all the subjects. वो जो proper demarcation होता है ना कि ये physics है, ये chemistry है, वो धीरे धीरे you start to realize कि they are all linked with each other. तो बट हाँ, उस समय मेरे प्रोफेसर्स ने बहुत कुछ समझाया था कि देखो अगर कभी फील्ड चेंज करना है, जॉब में जाना है, तो केमिस्ट्री में ज़्यादा प्रॉस्पेक्ट्स है, फिजिक्स में यू विल बी स्टक विथ एकेडेमिया, एंड ये सारी चीज़ें समझाया था मुझे somehow. So I ended up doing chemistry, and then I went for my masters. And yeah, even during my masters, I think जो PhD scholars थे हमारे, जो during my like जो masters project करते थे, ये I used to interact a lot with them, क्योंकि I don't come from a family where I've been exposed to people doing PhD or taking this general line of studies. मेरे family में I don't remember, because most of them are either engineers या तो arts से उन्होंने पढ़ाई कर रखी है. तो I used to interact with them a lot, like informal conversations, and like even मेरे जो thesis supervisors थे, उनसे भी मैं काफी पूछती थी कि do you think, are you confident that I'm cut out for PhD, because it requires a certain honor of qualities, like you are investing at least 5 years of your life in, or at least 4 to 5 years. That's a long time commitment. So yeah, I think that's what shaped my journey. And also I think I have this knack of learning new things. Like I get bored very fast with a particular. If I keep doing something for a long period, I get bored very fast. But in like when you are doing PhD or research, you just can learn so much. Like every day you go into the lab and it's not the same set of experiments that you do. You just can keep doing so much. So I think that's been my motivation so far.
Mm-hmm. So you've learned a lot from others' experience.
Exactly.
You've picked up a
I
lot.
think yes. I like जो हमारे टीए होते थे, जो टीचिंग असिस्टेंट्स होते थे, उनसे like ये ट्रीट के बहाने like treat तो is like कोई छोटा सा भी कुछ होता था तो we used to ask for a treat, and those informal conversations helped me a lot. Like उनसे मैं पूछती थी कि how did you choose a lab, या why PhD जब इतने सारे career options है, या like stuff like that, और या क्या क्या चल रहा है like अभी. Because when you are a bachelor's or master's students, especially in India, you don't really get an exposure to the kind of research that's going on in the world. You are more confined to your textbooks, right? So how do you know कि क्या क्या मतलब रिसर्च कैसे होता है? लाइक दैट इज द फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट लाइक आपने रट लिया और एग्जाम में जाके लिख दिया, आपका एग्जाम वैसे तो रिसर्च काम नहीं करता है ना. रिसर्च इज लाइक इट्स मोर इंट्यूटिव. यू नीड टू नो कि आपको क्या अच्छा लग रहा है, हाउ टू गो अबाउट like doing stuff. So yeah, I think those seniors, as we call in India, they helped a lot. And then there were some young faculties who had joined at the time, and so I would interact with them classes के बाद and like try to understand कि how this research field works, या कैसे approach करना है, कैसे apply करना है, कैसे lab ढूंढना है, ये सारी चीजें. तो
Great. Vibhuti, how has your journey been like?
Okay, so I was interested in science since school days. So I was very much into like science exhibitions and all this stuff. So yeah, so I used to like ask, like I used to like whenever I used to see like somebody as a doctor before his name or her name, I used to ask my father like how to get that doctor. Because I remember I used to write like doctor my name. Then he's like, you have to earn it. So I like how to get this. So like you have to do a PhD and all this stuff. But my father, he wanted to do a PhD, I think, but he could not do. So since school days, I had this like fascination for science, and then I was very good at maths. So I wanted to pursue mathematics. But my brother suggested, I never wanted to do any engineering or something. And I had this maths Olympiad, so which we like they used to organize a camp like every year after the academic year. Then they used to like that was the first like exposure to science. Like after my matriculation, they organized this camp again, and they asked like, what do you want to do like after this? So everybody is like they like engineering or medical. So I also told engineering. Then they were like giving exposure. There are a lot of other options. Like you can pursue science, engineering, and medical. They are not the only options. So then I think I never wanted to do engineering. Then my brothers, I wanted to do biotech, which my brother was also doing. But then I realized I was interested more in biochemistry. Then my brother suggested better to take chemistry. Then you can like switch field if you want in future. But during my undergrad, actually undergrad in Bhubaneswar, I was doing in a small college. Like it's a good college in Odisha, but yeah, it's a small college. So that during that time, because as Sneha said before, that we are just into textbooks and scoring marks and all this stuff. But my brother suggested that time that I can do an internship in JNCSR in Bangalore. So they have this program called Project Oriented Chemical Education. So they select like 10 people from India, and they will like expose them to like scientific research, like high quality labs, and you will do projects under different professors. So that was the main motivation to pursue PhD later, because I feel like I was lucky that I was exposed to all these state of the art laboratory, and yeah, I enjoyed that. Then after that I joined IIT for my masters. There also I did the master project, so which was quite good. Then I was trying to go whether to stay in India or to go US or some European countries. I think I had some problem with this during application. I had some problem. So then I got this. Somebody notified me that there is an application in NUS you can apply. So I just applied and got it. So I just came. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting.